I've gotten Challenger 16 times. If you're in Iron, Bronze or Silver, this video is not for you. If you're Gold and above, this video will help you 1v9 in mid-game so much more. Master these fundamentals and you will get Master a lot faster. Let's show you the magic. Yeah, Nihal, do you have my early game course or not? Whoa! Rafa! You're Master! Let's go! Yo! But you're not gonna quit League, no? Bro, you literally told me you're gonna get Master and maybe quit the game. But yo, man, good 2 weeks? Dude, your heart stuck 1 year and after 2 weeks you hit Master? Not too shabby. But I'll be honest though, if you just manage 3 and 4 consistently, you are mastering mid-late game like at least 40%. Sorry, 40 to 50%. Anyway, it's time to show you guys how to get the bread. And I'll be explaining some of the things on my mid and late game course, because honestly, mid-late game course is basically very good. But I'll be honest, if you're like Bronze, Silver, it's not it for you. If you're like Iron, you should just focus on your early game. But anyway, I'll be focusing on this game and explain to you guys what you have to do in mid-game. And in mid-game, you need to be consistent with some things. And I'll be showing you it, but oh, hold up. Don't die! Oh my daisy, bro. It's fine. It's fine, guys. My mid lane did not want to use this flash. He was saving it for late game. But if you're diamond, it's good, yeah. Like, I think if you're above emerald, generally speaking, the mid and late game course is the best content out there by far. I mean, that's why as well I offer like 100% refund. Like Rafa in the chat, he got from diamond 1 year hard stuck to master. It's not... I'm not offering refund because, you know, I don't do to buy it. Like, you basically get results guaranteed if you just apply the steps. And if you do that, you will just climb. It's that simple. It's not rocket science, you know. And he's not the first one. But anyway, it's time to get the bread and clap these weasels. But if I want to clap these weasels, I'll have to focus up. And I'll show you guys how to play mid-game a bit. But before we get to the mid-game, let's talk a bit about the early game and see what to do to carry this game. So, I'm gonna start with a regular full clear. This isn't anything fancy, okay? But I'll show you the difference between like what people do in higher ELOs and what you should look to do as well to get better results, which is the following. You see right now the timer, okay? You see it's 216. When it's gonna hit 220, Quinn is gonna put down a ward. Why is that? You see his wave? He has to ward. If he does not ward right now, he will not have a timer to ward anymore. So as I know it's 220, I've been looking at this guy, seeing if he's putting down any wards. He just died. Well, time to full clear here. Not much business. But yeah, I'll just full clear into my top side. And after I finish all my camps, I'm burger chilling. I will just look to take my top side camps and see what the enemy jungle could look to do. So if I look at this game right now, right? I would say that Volibear could go bot lane. So I'm gonna ping bot lane, yo, be careful. There he is. So even though I ping, okay, it's very normal for them to die because you see the wave. Almost no one is gonna leave when a wave's like this. This is very normal. So even if you died, I'm not surprised and I'm not mad because if I know where Volibear is going, I should have pinged much earlier so they have enough time to fix their wave. Which I didn't. You see top lane for example, right? Even if Volibear will be spamming his Quinn to play safe, he's not gonna play safe. And as for timing for the gank, right now. Okay, if this guy... He's dead anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna base here. Why am I basing here? My camps are up. But yeah, now the part. Where's Volibear gonna go next? Volibear has two options. Option 1, which is he's gonna go mid lane. He's gonna go for another gank, which happens sometimes in lower elo. I mean, it isn't diamond elo, right? But he might go from bot side into mid lane. If that's not the case, he's probably top side. So, even though he's top side, okay, you should already know what he's gonna do. What is he gonna do? He's gonna path into bot side. Knowing that he's pathing into bot side, what should my bot lane do? guess what? Should I continue slow push this wave, or should I hard push? I'm gonna do an experiment and show you what happens if I don't ping them to hard push. What ends up happening is that if the enemy team... Oh, what the fuck? Wait, hold up. Wait, Volibear did not base, by the way. Well, because he did not base, I'll take his camps, I guess. It should be up very, very soon. 5 seconds. I hope my boy's gonna come to me. But I mean, I have insane base advantage here. So by him taking my raptors, that was not worth it, by the way. That's why base timers is very important. Because, oh, okay, you see this wave here as well, mod lane? That wave, they're gonna try to fix. You see that wave right there? Okay, if it's frozen. It's not frozen, though. He might still greet, though. Oh, I'm impressed. Cork is basing here. He's not being naughty. Anyway, time to base here. And you might be wondering, why am I basing here, not doing Drake or anything? Well, if you have 600 gold and you have your top side caps up, you should go to your top side. And remember, one habit you always want to have is jungle track. As long as none of my laners die, I should not be able to lose the game on paper. Okay, Volibear is in the bot side. Let's just blow the wave. So look, even though I'm not like doing anything right, I should still tell my laners a little bit, yo, be careful of Volibear, and then hopefully they have the right decision to like push the wave and play safe. That is very important. And now I will invade his topside camps. What's up, G's? Here, bros. What's your problem, Volibear? Anyway, what's my next game plan? What's my next game plan, boys? So, every single time there's an objective up, let's say like Poigrabis or anything, you already have to make up your mind, okay, do I want to play for it? Yay or nay? Why is this important? Because right now, if I want to play for that, I won't have enough time to take my golems. If I do my golems, I'll be too late. So, because I know I want to play for it, I will take my red buff, base instantly, and then go for it. So, I want you now to look at enemy perspective, okay? Think from enemy perspective. Do you think they can contest it? Do you think so, yes or no? My top lane is Thanos at the moment. So if I pick my top laner, push the wave, help me, we should be able to get this objective. Before I go for the grubs, bot lane's missing. What does this tell me? Nami might be here. So you see Cho'Gath catching mid lane? This means that if enemy is here, even if Nami is here, we can fight this. I mean, this guy became useless, so... And now, it's a 3v4 for the enemy team, so... we just don't fight here. If enemy team has one more, don't fight. But you see here, before I even fought, I was fully aware Nami could be here. So... piece of shit. Can I pass here? Hello, give me sashimi. Well. But yeah, either way, what's the plan right now? And you might be wondering, Kirei, why are you not invading this? Before I fight or do anything, where the fuck is Quinn? And because I do not know where Quinn is, I'm not gonna take the risk of, like, you know, fucking with the objective there. So instead, I will just base here and look to clear my camps, being fully aware I want to play for the Drake in 1 minute. Knowing I want to play for the Drake in 1 minute, what does this mean to me? This means to me I want to take my camps and not go for a fight. So if I think my laners are doing something suspicious, I would look to ping them back. So I will just take. You see here? Okay. You see this Nami? He's trying to cross here. However, I'm around. And because I'm around, guess what? Same thing. You see how mid lane's missing? Because mid lane's missing? Look at him. Corki is bleeding here. Corki is literally not farming here. But us simply cancelling base, okay? That's already a win. Look bot lane. He literally lost a full tower here. By us simply cancelling their bases. And now the enemy team is very angry. So the thing that I'm doing is I'm just running away. Look. Mid lane. Look bot lane. As long as we don't give them a fight here. How can they win? So look, yeah, sure, congratulations. They killed us. But look mid lane. And look bot lane. Even though he died there, okay, and even if you have to give a Drake, that is completely fine. Because instead, make sure you get good tempo, which also means that next time you make a play, you'll be first. So look, I'm gonna go into his top side here, because he's doing the Drake here. And after that, I will keep playing for mid slash bot. But I really want to highlight especially how I'm counting numbers. And it's just habit building, right? Like anyone can do this, but it just takes time to practice. The main difference between low ELO and high ELO is that it's a lot more easier for high ELO people to do that because they've practiced it for so long. But if you want to get there, you have to put your mind to it. If you don't, then yeah, you will get fucked. And look, this section is just base timers, right? Look, my camps are super far away. This is something I explained in the early game course. The difference between me not basing here and basing, I'm telling you, it's crazy difference. Because now, if I have based, I haven't taken my time to walk all the way from here, all the way to here. Instead, I've spent all my gold. Now, after I finish my 2 topside camps, I'm ready for any fight. So my tempo is so much better, which allows me to make more plays basically. Of course, right now, this small timer, I am not on a map. If I am not on a map right now, this means that this is the only timer Volibear can do something. But you can see my team is doing really well here, so that's good. But usually, if I think my teammates are in danger, I would ping them, yo, play safe. But here, I think they're completely fine, so I'm not even gonna bother pinging them to play safe. Instead, I will take his camps here. Actually, I would have taken his camps here, but my team is basing. I'll take his Grumpy Burger here.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
They have more numbers. Because they have more numbers, guess what I'm doing? I'm trying my best not to fight, but fuck my life. Whatever, I should just let him die. I have so much AIDS. He deserves to die as well there. It's fine, guys. We don't deserve to win anymore after that Gromp. He probably thought I wouldn't be able to get it, but... Anyway, these are the moments you have to stay focused. These are the moments where people actually lose their cool and they stop applying fundamentals. So if you're like mentally unfocused because you're tilted or whatever, take a deep breath. And then, jungle track. I'm coming. But yeah, what I want to say is that like, while you're dead, you shouldn't be tilted. Of course, it's very easy to be tilted, but my point is that as a jungler, you're the most AFK role, and you can always think about whether you want your laners to fight or not. And then, basically, you know, being alive helps you 1v9, surprise. Because without laners, in the end, not only are my laners feeding the enemy laner plus jungler, I cannot do anything else as well. There's a ward there, but fuck it. And you might be wondering, why am I not clearing this ward? It's irrelevant. They already saw me. The herald is up. If I spend my time clearing the ward here, this means that my tempo on the top side is delayed, and that is not good. So see my Irelia there dying? I could have easily jungle tracked him. And honestly, I guess at this point, it's low-key early mid-late game. So now I can start applying some of my mid-game force fundamentals. Wait, this bear is not escaping, by the way. Anyway, it's time for fundamentals, okay? So look right now. Basically from this game state, I'm gonna Omega 1v9. How will I do so? Step number 1. Well, take the objective that's in front of you. But of course, as I take this objective, I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking, okay, how many can they be? How many can we be? Now it's a 4v4, so I'm down to start this. What is next after Herald? What's next after Herald is the Drake. Because I want to play for Drake. Oh, okay, the crap is very sexy, but taking the mid lane wave. Oh, hold up. Okay, this is a good fight. I look minimap and I check numbers. I mean, don't want to be that guy, but. But yeah, their base is adaptability, right? Which is that as there's a fight, being able to recognize fast what's popping and the numbers. So now, of course, the Drake is up, so I would love to play for the Drake. Before I get Drake, I'll just respawn my Raptors, because the Drake is mine anyway. So I might as well respawn my Golems and Raptors at the same time. Alright, what's next on the menu after I take the Drake? You, generally speaking, want to have a game plan. What is my game plan right now? It is the following, which is Autocon. Because I want to play for Autocon, okay? After base, which means I'm not on the map. Which also means that if enemy team has numbers on mid lane, I cannot help my teammates. So because I want to clear my topside camps first, before the objective, I have to make sure my laners are not dying. So I'm just looking minimap. And just so you know, this is how my screen actually looks like, okay? Fuck. My screen looks like this. I'm not even looking at my screen. I'm not even kidding. That's just how I'm looking. And now I'm thinking, well, okay, if they try to make a pick here, I guess I'm coming. If Choke is face checking, this is 4v4. I'll take that. And because it's 4v4, we should for sure... Oh. Fuck, bro. That guy's so OP. Same thing though here, look. I mean here, I'm not there with my teammates, right? So, because I'm not there, I'll ping them. Yo, be careful, bros. You see here how like enemy team has numbers here? Why would I ever fight when they have numbers? So what do? I just push bot lane. I might be wondering, what if they collapse? I go plan B. You know my plan B? Herald, but I don't think I need it right now. So look, now I forced the Volibear to show in the bot lane. So now if there's any fight, I'm on Mega down. But this is just me playing macro now, okay? This is just something you need to understand. When to group, when to side lane, how to split push. Like a lot of small things, you know? A lot of small things that come with it. I'm just fishing basically. Have you guys ever heard of fishing? Probably not, right? Oh, pentakill! How the fuck did I get a pentakill, by the way? But we take that. I didn't even know I had a quarter kill, by the way, but yeah, basically every small decision you make in the mid game, it matters so fucking much. Like you don't even want to know. The fact that I didn't start objective there, knowing that the enemy team was gonna walk in anyway, I started fishing instead of looking to start objective. Which, trust me, makes your life a lot easier if you know how to fish. But yeah, anyway, what's the next objective on the menu? Even as I'm dead here, okay? I'm always thinking, okay, what's the next objective on the menu? It's Drake and it's Otacon. Are they on Otacon? No, right? I don't think they are. So, what will I do? Generally speaking, you want to clear your weak side, which is my top side. But, because Drake is spawning 1 minute, Otacon's up, I don't want to take too much time farming my top side. Because whether I take Gromp or not, I'm not gonna buy an item, I'm not gonna get a level, I'm not gonna get shit. And because I'm not gonna get shit, I might as well group with my laners. Oh. Hello, Volibear. And now we can take the objective. But yeah, anyway, as I take this Otacon, okay, what's next on the menu? Guess what? It is Drake. So after this, we take the Drake. And what comes after Drake? It is Baron. So every single time there's no action, right? Make sure to think about what the next objective is. I already know I want to play for Baron. How do I play for Baron? That's a different story, but basically, I'm gonna base, clear my camps, play in the top side. Even though I have a game plan, nothing is gonna happen if my laners die. So guess what I have to do? I have to make sure my laners are not pushing like donkeys. And as long as they're not pushing like donkeys, we good. Because look at the timer, it's 24 right now, okay? If I'm gonna go from base to my 2 camps, take them, and then go mid lane, 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds are easily gonna pass, and in those 30 to 40 seconds, I can promise you, someone will die. So it's my job to identify, okay, can they die? Ding, ding. I don't see anyone top lane, I don't see anyone bot lane. I don't want them to fight right now. This is so important, look. Before they even showed 5 mid lane, are they spamming my laners? Yo, no one's showing top lane. So as long as we hook tower, don't do shit, someone of them is gonna show top side right now. And when they do, that's when we can fight. Hello, my friend. And now, well, my top lane died there, but guess what? We killed 2 of them. But you see how I'm basically fully aware of like numbers and how I'm able to recognize that? Like these are just things you can as well easily replicate if you understand the things you have to focus on in-game, of course. And now ping my laner's interface, do the objective, and I'm gonna wait. But I'm telling you, mid to late game is literally just knowing how to play macro. If you know how to play macro and the things, the consistent things you need to apply, if you do that, hold up. It's kind of awkward, not gonna lie, but I could have helped him there, but that is 2v4, right? I'm not gonna take the risk for the biscuit. One thing I would highly recommend you as well, even if there's an objective, and even if you have to give it, so be it. Just don't die. If you can't win a fight, don't take the fight. You know, it's that simple, you know? Look, I know for a fact the objective is gone, so me going there, if they're human, they'll just run away. Instead, what am I doing? I'm getting resources for myself, making sure I get as strong as possible, and then I will, you know, be strong. And of course, because I have tempo as well here, right? I can make a pick. Okay. Pick did not happen there, but oh. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, my pocket. I mean, okay, I don't know what my Cassie is doing here, but he should be running. But look, you see here how, like, instead of me trying to revenge chase, I'm just getting resources, checking how much gold I need for my next item, and I will look to base for that. BF sword. I need like how much gold? 400 gold. And just so you know, that's a very big item power spike. And guess what? I do have my item power spike right now. But I just really want to highlight that even though we lost the Baron there, okay? As long as I'm alive, as long as I'm getting resources, as long as, you know, enemy team has a mouse, they will fuck up at some point. Which they did. So now, not only do I get my Infinity Edge, we get the third Drake as well. Imagine I listened to my teammates there and thought that. No bueno. So knowing when to contest something and knowing when not to contest something, even such a small thing, can make an insane difference. Like, I'm telling you, if I died there, okay, on Baron, they would probably take this Drake and FF. It's not winnable anymore. But now, because I'm alive and I got 4 items, guess what? We're chilling. We can go mid lane here. Look, instead of me going for Drake, I go mid lane here. Why is that? Well, it's just fundamentals. It's just knowing when to start an objective, then not to. Oh, hold it. Oh, fucking crypto, no. Okay, my Irelia clutching it though. I mean, not the worst, honestly. Can't complain here. Okay, last item, I'm going Guardian Angel. I mean, I think that fight by Cassio fucked up a bit, but... all G. But yeah, now, well, the Drake is still up. I would love to play for the Drake, but... I'm respawning in 15 seconds. I think my misfortune wins this. I guess not. So do you see how it's a 4v5? Don't take a battle you cannot win. I don't win that. I know it's a third rank, but never ever take a fight that's just not in your favor. I can promise you that fight not in my favor. So instead of fighting, guess what I'm doing? I'm pushing out top lane. And I'm gonna try to take one more wave. Oh, my Rayla is running. Okay, my team is really running down, by the way. But despite that, look, I'm just gonna push top lane. Get resources. And I do have the base here, I think. Bro, the entire camp's up. How juicy is that? Wait, yo. I pinged them back, but I should have pinged them again, actually. That's my bad. Okay, I do think we can defend it at least. Bro. Well. Okay, it's a very close battle. Whew. Okay, boys. How about the Baron? Would we like the Baron? Jesus Christ, guys, this game is this how your teammates look like in solo queue as well? Mamma mia, bros. My teammates are really sprinting it. Lock in now, bro. Anyway, now because I took a lot of resources, right? Look, because we won this fight as well, I have GA. So if I take Baron and I get my GA, trust me, I'm so online, you know. Okay, I got GA and I got red pot. I don't need any farm anymore. I am super OP. So, how do I win? How do I want to win this game? Simple. Play for mid bot. How do you play for mid bot? There's a lot of steps to it, but enemy team is up tempo right now. And because they're up tempo, you cannot go through the jungle. Why is that? They push mid, they hide, they can be in jungle. So look what I do. I press my E here. And then GG played. And now we won the game. But one thing I really want to highlight, like, it's like a very small thing, right? But understanding their up tempo, instead of me face checking here, I went together with my team. I zoned the Corki there, and then Choke it went super deep at GA, and because of that, we won this fight. If I wouldn't have traded properly, maybe I would have died there. Things look different. But what I want to say is that every small decision you make in the mid game, it really, really matters. And I'm telling you, I don't know what my solo laners have been doing in fights or anything, but they were sprinting it. It's fine. My team can end the game, right? Come on, baby boys. Come on, baby boys. GG. Well, but as you can see, mid-game fundamentals is very important. And one small mistake, I'm telling you, I would have lost this game. Like, every small decision really matters, you know? Like, it really matters. Like, you know, tracking, counting, adapting, you know, how to play objectives, not out yet, but a lot of small things matter. And then we get the bread, and then GG, well played.